guys, Coach Wofford here. So today we are going to continue with our basketball, and our lesson is going to be about shooting. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can shoot, some different activities you can do with that. But first I want to kind of review over what we have talked about so far with basketball, okay? So the first one we did, the first 2 weeks was how to dribble, okay? And we talked about keeping our knees bent, okay? Keeping the ball below our waist, down here to the side slightly. And we did some different drills where you guys went through some cones, just somewhere you could have a flat surface to be able to dribble right and left-handed. We did some drills with 2 different balls, okay? Remember, when you do basketball, you can use any type of ball, really, okay? Kickball, soccer ball, volleyball, whatever you have at home. As long as you're still doing the same motions, it pretty much works. And then last week we talked about 3 different types of passes. I hope you guys were able to do those, either against a wall or with a partner, okay? And to review those, the 3 passes that we worked on were our chest pass that comes from here and it goes straight to your partner's chest. The second one was our bounce pass, where you bounce it and it bounces right in front of your partner straight to them. And the third one was our overhead pass, which you come back and then it goes all the way through, you pass through. That one is used for when you're across the whole area from your teammates. So make sure when you are doing these, you can go back and watch the videos again. Keep working on your dribbling. Keep working on your passing, okay? And then the third biggest skill that we're going to work on for basketball is how to shoot. So today, that's what we're going to work on. So instead of going outside, okay, it's kind of raining today here. So I'm not gonna be able to go outside and show you on the basketball goals, but you can still do this without a basketball goal. You can still practice the motions. It is very important at a young age, okay, so in elementary, to learn how to shoot, because it's really hard to fix your shot later on in life. It's not impossible, but it is very hard. So I want to make sure you guys know the proper way to do this. So I'm going to kind of go through the steps real quick with you, and then I'm going to show you something you can kind of do at home if you would like. So the big thing is you want to make sure you're facing the goal. So right now I'm going to pretend like my camera is the goal, just so you guys can see it from this way, and then I'll turn so you guys can see it from the opposite way. All right, so the big thing is you're going to make sure you're facing your target, okay? I usually have my feet shoulder width apart, okay? So one foot's right here with my shoulder, other one's with my other shoulder. Okay, then the next thing that's really important is you're going to bend your knees, okay? You have to have some balance. When you shoot, okay, popular to belief of shooting, it doesn't come from your arms. Your power comes from your legs. So when you are shooting a basketball, okay, your power comes from here. This is where it comes from when you lift up to shoot. All right, so it's shoulder width apart. Usually I have my dominant foot, which is my right foot, slightly in front when I shoot, okay, and I have my knees bent. Another thing that's a big thing that you guys need to make sure you're doing is you're on your toes slightly, okay? You do this when you're playing basketball anyway, because at any moment you have to do quick movements. You have to have good agility. That means you can move quickly, okay? So slightly bent, okay, your knees. Now, the next biggest thing is going to be your arms, all right? Where are you putting your arms at? So, the good thing to say here is you have your elbow at a 90-degree angle, okay? That means it kind of goes just like this, makes an L, all right? Next thing is you have the ball on your fingertips, okay? So I want you guys to see this. It is actually on your fingertips. It's not resting on your palm. All right, on your fingertips under the ball. A good way to do this is to have your middle finger, this one right here, okay, and you can find where you actually air up a ball, okay, all balls have this, and you can put your finger right there underneath it, okay, so just like this, L, just like this, okay, on your fingertips. All right, the next most important thing is when you shoot a basketball, it is one-handed. Okay, now you have the other hand up here. So this hand right here, okay, you're going to build a wall. That's what I like to call building a wall. So you're going to have your hand, okay, on the side, all right, and you're building your wall. As of right now, I don't want you guys to put your hand around the ball, because then you tend to try to use both hands to shoot, okay? So you're actually going to build a wall, just barely let it touch the side, okay? And then when you go up, all right? You go up and you release, and when you release, you follow through. So your hand should look like this. It's going into the cookie jar. That's what I like to say, cookie jar. That is the rim of the goal, okay? So when you go up, we build our wall, okay? Elbow up, it's on our fingertips. We shoot, okay? We push up. Knocked it off. We push up, it's all good. We push up, okay, and then we follow through with our hand in the cookie jar, okay? That's kind of how I want you guys to be able to do this. I flipped it the wrong way. It's all good. All right, so let me go get the ball real quick and kind of show you guys again. All right, so once again, all right, let's go through all of the motions again, okay? So we got our legs are shoulder width apart, okay, just like this. Slightly in front, 1 foot, okay? Bend your knees. We get our elbow out, okay? Make an L. We get our hand like this, where the ball is resting on our fingertips. We build our wall, okay? When we come up with it, all right, make sure we release, we push out, okay? Just like that. And we reach our hand to the cookie jar. Notice how my hand does not move. Okay, my other hand that built the wall, it does not move. It never moves, okay? And what I want you guys to work on right now is when you're doing this, I want you to make sure you're doing that, and then make sure that you are holding it until it hits that rim or it goes in the net, okay? So we're gonna follow through, so we come up, follow through the net, okay? Just like that. So, couple things you can do. If you have a basketball goal, that's awesome. Okay, this is something for you to practice with. Make sure if you do have a goal, make sure that you are staying near the goal when you first start shooting. There is no reason you should be shooting threes at first when you're first starting to learn, especially first, second. You guys need to be right near the goal, right underneath it. If you can, adjust the goal to be lower, because even if you play basketball for a league, the goals will be lower for you guys, okay? 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade, you can adjust them a little bit higher, okay? But I really want you guys to stay close to the goal until you get this motion down. If you can do this, I promise you, okay, you will be able to play basketball much better if you have a good shot, all right? So, once again, let me review this one more time before I show you what I'm about to do, okay? So we got our feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. We're also on our toes a little bit. I have my foot slightly in front, elbow bent, 90-degree angle, okay? On my fingertips, you build your wall. When you come up and through, okay, you make sure you follow through with that hand in that cookie jar, okay? And then once it hits, you can put your hands down. Now, if you need to jump with it, once you do start getting better with this, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, and you start scooting back, you may have to jump, okay? And that's okay. You can jump with it too, all right? But at first, I want you to be near the goal, okay? Trying to work on getting that motion down and not just using your arms, but also make sure you're bending your legs and following through, okay? All right, so a thing you can do if you don't have a basketball goal is if you have hula hoops, or if you have something on the ground, really as long as you have concrete or something you can bounce a ball on, you can make, chalk outline, whatever it is. And you're just going to basically go through the movements and the motion of shooting and try to hit it into that. So you're now kind of working on a target, even though it's on the ground, you still want to follow through, okay, just like you would try to shoot into a goal, okay? So if I'm trying to shoot into a goal and I go up, okay, trying to hit inside of one of the hula hoops, okay? Another cool thing you can do is if you have a partner, so brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, whoever, if you have somebody, you can actually shoot to your partner. So until it gets to your partner, you make sure you follow through and you hold it until it gets there, okay? And your partner can do the same thing back to you, okay? Because your partner's going to be your target, which is your goal. Okay, so once again, make sure you're following all of the steps with this, okay? Bending those knees. Remember, your power comes from your legs, all right? So we're going up, and we push it up, just like that, okay? So work on that at home, all right? Please continue to work on your dribbling, your passing, and now we're working on our how to shoot. All right. I hope you guys have a safe and healthy week. If you have any questions, please email me, let me know. Next week, we're going to move on, and I'll let you know what we're going to be doing with our how-to. Y'all have a great week, and I'll see you guys later.